Hello everybody, this is Efi is Awesome here, and today we're going to be playing Knighthood again. So, I'm just going to be showing you guys how you could get, you know how I said the Maverick Gauntlet is the best gauntlet in the game? This one right here. Yeah, well it is, but as you can see I'm halfway there, about halfway. But, so this is the best farming guide. I don't really use this, like I use it sometimes, but like I don't have that much time to do this. Like, it does get really repetitive, but if you're a really patient person, you can honestly get it, like, really early. Like, yeah. So, Kren, I'm sure you've heard of him, Kren Rockjaw. He's the first White Peak boss, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Yeah, he's the first one. I got to Master already. Expert would do just fine. I'm not sure about Normal. You have to be, like, pretty under-leveled to do Normal. But for Expert, what I use is the Night Gauntlet. For Master, what I use is the Night Gauntlet. And then just use Annara and... Wait, I gotta change this real quick. Titania and Annara. They're both healers. It doesn't matter if you have them at 4-star, honestly, because the heal is mostly like... mostly if you're like... If your armor goes down. But... the heal can also be, like, if you're, like, at lower levels and you just beat Kren too fast, even at, like, Expert, you can use the heal to, like, keep him alive. So what I mean by that is, like, you can actually just use the heal to, what is it? Like, because, to buffer, like, it. So, like, he gets, like, an extra attack in because you healed instead of attacking. So he did less damage, so he survives longer. And then he's able to heal again. That's what I used the heal for when I was lower level. When I was on the lower levels of Kren. So, the troll weapon, it doesn't really matter what weapon you have. Some people say you need a troll weapon, you don't. If you're going to be punching, you don't need a weapon. Like, you just need to make sure you're able to kill these guys. So, that's why Annara is really good. Because the outlaw guys, which he always has, are vulnerable to fire, and her rage ability is fire. So, let's just go in here. Let me show you what I mean. So, first things first, you want to get rid of these guys. These guys are especially annoying because they can just stun you. See, even with the Night Gauntlet, 3 punches and they're done. Just punch them to death so you can just get free punches too from that. There's not a specific, like, I know I said at first that Rescue Panda's method was, like, the best, but not really, because you lose a lot of punches with his method, because he forces, like, in his thing, it makes you, like, heal. It tells you to heal, and, like, you don't really need a heal at all, like, especially if you're on the same level as the Kren. You do need a heal, but not as often as it tells you. It says, like, heal every 3rd round. Like, so, like, one time, the first round you punch 4 times, second round you punch 4 times, 3rd round you punch 2 times, and then heal 2 times. But you don't need to do that. You can just keep punching. So, this is my 2nd round, I believe, like, with 4 punches. I just can keep punching him, especially because I'm on the same level as him. Like, not really, I'm on this exact same level, but, like, I'm on, the same scale as him. Like, I have around the same, like, damage that you would do at, like, level 38 or 6 or whatever he was. You can see he healed back to his armor. He doesn't have much armor, but he has a lot of health. Especially with punching with the Night Gauntlet. He has a lot. As you can see, he just got his power back. He's just going to keep healing, and I can just keep punching. I'm probably not going to record this full thing, because, like, it forces you to stop at one point, but it's for, like, 15 minutes. Or maybe, like, 20, honestly. See, I can just keep punching. The time when you have to heal is when he gets your armor really low. And at that point, yeah, just use the Titania. Just use her rage heal and then her basic ability. Because you can get regen and protect. So then he does less damage for the long run. So it's just better. I have, like, I think 25k armor right now. And, yeah, I have, like, 6,000 health, but health doesn't really matter because he shouldn't even be getting past your health at that point. Because if you see that your armor is getting low, use your rage heal. And this method is really not, like, anything technical. You don't have to do those things in the exact order. It's just about recognizing when you need to heal. It's not hard at all. It takes a long time, though. I'm not going to lie about that. It's not hard, but it does take a while. And you also have to get past Kren, which There's some guides out there to get past Kren. What I used to get past Kren, if you're stuck on there, so like a quick tip, but you can watch more. Like, there's just like, you use Annara because no, you use Terra. Yeah, Terra is like a epic. No, she's a green strong versus troll person. If you're like getting to White Peak or you got to White Peak and you're not a Kren yet, level up Tara or Terra, however you say it. I don't really care. At least level 30. That's what I think I was like level 28 when I beat her, but I don't know. No, I just get to 30. That's just the baseline. And then you use double rage pots, the blue rage pots, the epic ones, because those ones fill your rage instantly. You can use purple, but purple's not necessary, because purple also fills your hero meter, and you don't really need that. As you can see, he's just out healing my punches, so I can't kill him fast enough when I'm using the Night Gauntlet. But so just use the purple ones. And then so once you get to the punch the first round for Kren, and then get your build up rage, and then don't use that rage. Save it for the first round of Kren. Use Terra's rage attack. Yeah, use her rage attack, and then use a rage potion. And then you can use another rage potion, and then use her rage power. And it'll kill the backline. Because the problem people have with Kren, it's not Kren himself. It's the actual, like, archers behind him. Like I forgot what they're called. Like, flint casters, flint casters or whatever. They're really annoying. They do, like, even for me, they do, like, I don't even know how much damage they do. But they do, like, 1,000 health. That's crazy. They can literally kill you in, like, 3 turns. Actually, if you're, like, at Kren, they'd probably kill you in 2 turns. Oh, as you see, like, he does a lot of damage to health because I don't have much of it. So now I do this. Use Titania. Or Titania, however you say it. And then, yeah. Just keep healing. Use both of those heals, and then after you're done, you don't need to use... I mean, if you really need to use Annara's health, you can use it, but I just do that. You don't really need Annara for her heal. I mostly just use her to get the back row, like, enemies, because they can get really annoying. They can do way more damage to you than Kren himself. You can see, Kren only does, like, a sliver of my armor. But once you get to that stage when your armor's, like, low, you're going to have to heal more often than when you first started, obviously. But I think it's still more effective than a rescue panda's. I'm not, like, dissing him or anything. I'm just saying this is a more effective way. I think that was just... His way was just talking about if you were, like, maybe a little under-leveled or over-leveled. It depends, because you could also heal... You can, like I said earlier, you could heal to save him. Like, right now, he's getting pretty low, but I still have 2 other rounds. You don't really need a win, because your punch is still saved, by the way. I don't know if... Like... A lot of people might know that, but some people don't. I'm just gonna heal again because my armor's about to break this next turn. But your punch is still saved. Even if I were to, like, quit right now, I would still save. I believe the only punches that don't count in this game, like, actual legitimate punches that don't count, are when you're challenging, like, an opponent. So, like, if someone's in your guild, you click on their name, and then there's, like, a fight button in the bottom right. Those don't count, because that would be kind of cheap. It wouldn't cost anything. You could just get free punches. Honestly, if Kren lasted forever, I could probably... You could probably get Maverick in one hit, in one go, honestly, if you're that patient. 50,000 punches in one battle. It's crazy, but... Actually, you would have more than... You would already have some punches from previous battle before you even get to Kren. So, but when I got to Kren, I was about like 25% on Maverick, I think. And I don't really do this every day, I'll admit. That's why I would probably be at 75 if I did. If I spent all 5 torches that I have right now. It's just too much. Like, I'm not that patient. Like, I don't even save customization. You should, I think. But the one time I did, it didn't really go that good. Oh, yeah, I'm about to hear right now. The one time I did, it didn't really go that good. I'm like, yeah, I got like an epic paint, and it was a duplicate. It was so bad. That's why I just decided I'm just going to test my luck. See how lucky I am. Seems like a good idea, I guess. But definitely save your customization chest to 10. Hero chests are 5 and equipment is 10 too. You can tell by it because it just says open like a certain amount at the right. What I'm really trying to get is either a unique when I'm opening customizations or like a unique cape so I can sell it for the gold. Or the what's it called? The strife hair. It's an epic hairstyle. I love it. I think it's my favorite one in the game. This one's kind of looks like it, but not really. It has the pointiness, the spiky haircut that I'm wearing right now. It's green. Oh yeah, you see he started to pierce my health. It's really, he does a lot of damage. He could probably kill you in 2 turns. Actually, he can after he reaches your health. So make sure you don't hold off just to get a few extra punches, because then you're just gonna be wasting so much more. Like you just wasted like a whole torch. Torches, but for this farming strategy, torches are relatively easy to get, actually. You get them every day. I think you get 3 every day. And if you just stay on for the roaming monsters, or just get on every, like, 30 minutes for roaming monsters, you can easily farm, like, 10 torches in, like, 2 hours. And you don't even have to stay on the game for those 2 hours. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I gotta take out these guys. You don't even have to stay on the game for 2 hours. You can literally just, check in like you're doing some work. Oh, you can take a little break, check it for 5 minutes, check the rewards, no torch, just log off. Also, always do the when you see a customization chest, always try to get it if it's like on a roaming monster. It's so worth it. Like, it's pretty much free, because most of the customization chests that I've seen, at least, I've never seen like a customization chest on like a really high enemy, like a level 40 enemy. Never. It's always been either 20 or 10. I think that's just so, like, other people can get it. I think that's what it is. So I'm just gonna hear right now. Yeah, this video was just telling you about like some stuff, I guess. I don't really know what but it's mostly about like the Kren thing. Maverick is a really good gauntlet. I mean, honestly, to be honest, you're not in any rush to get Maverick, because champion is really good. It's probably the second best. Actually, it definitely is the second best. Actually, in my opinion, it is, because it's like the only other one I have that's really good. I know some people say the Holy Rebel or whatever, like the second best or something. I don't believe it. Champion, it has such a consistent rage generation. You can get it every time you get hit by 5%. Well, 5 is like what I'm at right now. But if you upgrade it, if you fully upgrade it, I think it's like 10 or 8. I don't remember. But it's around there. It doesn't seem like that much, but when you're like against a massive wave of enemies, it's every time. But I don't think that the damage amount like changes that like percentage. Like, so say excuse me. So say if someone like I'm not really sure, actually. I'll have to look that up. What I mean by that is, like, if someone does like more damage, if it charges more rage. I don't think that is the case. But if someone hits twice, like if an enemy hits twice, like those rogue enemies, I'm not sure if that counts it twice, like 2. I'm not sure if that counts like for 10% instead of 5. Or if it's just like per enemy. That's easily, you can easily search that up though. Also, you get a unique cape after beating the whole game, the whole story so far. I think it's pretty lackluster, because you get a legendary helmet, but like I'd rather you get like a unique armor plate or something, because there's already a legendary helmet in White Peak, the extra White Peak. It's for the 24 stars. I don't have it yet. I'm at like 17 stars right now. Yeah, hunts are really hard right now. And the grind is real. I'm still stuck on the first realm of fire boss. If you're in White Peak and you just if you're in White Peak and you just beat Kren, focus on getting an undead weapon. That undead weapon for Myrfin, the expert Myrfin, I'm pretty sure. It's a legendary undead weapon. It's really gonna help you. I mean, I have it level 36 right now, and It's still not enough for the first boss. Honestly, for the first boss of Realm of Fire, you just really need a a really good undead weapon, to be honest, like level 40 at least. So just start leveling it up now, or you're gonna pay. Like, I've been stuck on that monster for 2 weeks, not because it's really hard. I mean, it is really hard without an undead weapon, but that's literally all I'm missing. I have the armor. I have like 25k armor. People told me they beat it with like 19k armor, so they just do so much damage that you have to kill them first. Like, there's no like shooting through it. No, you can't. I mean, you could obviously overpower it with just a good undead weapon, but I'm not even sure if you were like level 45 with like a lot of armor, you probably beat them at that point. But like, they're just really hard. They do so much damage, and they get back health on attacks because they're vampires, I guess. They're like the only enemies that do that. It'd be cool to see a gauntlet that does that. Oh, I accidentally punched instead of healed there, but it'd be really cool to see a gauntlet that actually healed you on punches. That'd be so cool. Vampire Gauntlet or something like that. Or like I mean, there are definitely like heroes that have that effect, like the life leech, like what's his name, the epic goblin hero that you get in the Grim. Yeah, he has that, and some other heroes have it, but you don't really see that effect much. It's pretty cool, the vampire effect, whatever, life leech, whatever you want to call it. Oh, I'm forgetting to heal. I can also, if you like forget to heal, don't just waste a punch, because you see if he has his ability, he'll always use it as soon as he gets it. Well, most of the time. Sometimes it's like a bug that doesn't make it, but I don't think that happened in here. That was only in like the boss fight. But like that, and then you can just heal, because he won't hit you. Like, you don't have to waste the whole punch. I mean, it's not really wasting, because you still make it back. Yeah. So, yeah, this is pretty much all Kren farming is. It's nothing special. I thought it was going to be, like, really hard. Like, dude, it's not at all. You just literally swipe up a whole bunch. You can honestly make a bot for this method. I mean, of course, you might have to stop the bot to heal, but that's literally it. Just continue to make the bot, and then you can just keep swiping up. That's easier to do on Android, though. Like, that's what I've heard from the Discord server. Like, people online, way easier to make a bot on Android, because they have apps to make it. And like, Android in general is just more friendly towards, like, if you like downloading like hacked versions of stuff, it's just way easier. Like, yeah, bots. Right now I'm just ranting, honestly, because as you can see, Kren farming isn't really fun. But if you watch this far, just say Kren is gay in the comments or something like that. I don't know. Kren sucks in the comments if you made it this far. I mean, I doubt anyone will, but like, hey, worth a shot. Honestly, at this point, yeah, it's just the never-ending punches. Okay, I'm going to stop it just for the video, but that's pretty much all Kren farming is. If you were confused about it or anything, you don't really see the progress, honestly, until you start doing like more of it, but it does.